Bible spoke about them that received seed in thorny places. The cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches came to choke the message of the kingdom. And that's why pastors change their message. You can see a kingdom voice rising because of affliction, because of the cares of this world. He needs to pay the children's school fees, he needs to pay mortgage, he needs to pay the bills, he needs to pay, finance the car. Oh my God. Then he becomes fake. You come to the pulpit and say the Lord is speaking something. It's not the Lord. He's trying to raise money. Because even before he came to the pulpit, he saw the message from the bank. The cares of this world. So he had to become a prophet. That Jesus is speaking. Jesus. He became a liar. The reason is because the cares of this world will choke the world. If you are not willing to live below your means sometimes, you will not be able to cope. I was in the oil industry. I earned a big salary. But we couldn't buy clothes, me and my wife. Most of what we earned was invested in ministry. And it was like that for 8 straight years. I told the Lord, that means this car should not have any problem and nobody should fall sick. The Lord kept his word. For the time that we were in that situation, nobody fell sick. And the car was up and going. When our situation changed, the car just died. The car died. The car died. Something broke in the engine. We got a replacement and fixed it. It was the same size. It looked the same. But when we put it in, it didn't work. Got another one, we put it in. It worked, but you'll be hearing this sound. Meanwhile, that was the vehicle they gave us when I married my wife. It was my wife's family that gave us that vehicle. But I was the one driving it everywhere. And then when our condition changed, the engine. God will bring you to a point where money means nothing. You can live with little. You can survive with nothing. So that you keep your gaze on Jesus. I've been there. I have been there. The kind of money I give my wife to make soup. I know that money can make soup. But she will come up with something. And we bless it. We'll give thanks. And we'll receive it. We live like that for a long time. Because you will need, your walk with God will need to be stronger than the cares of this world, than the deceitfulness of riches, so that Satan will not use your situation to manipulate you out of alignment with God. Satan is a bad devil. He will test you with everything until it's evident that you serve only Jesus. Do you still remember Job? The accusation that Satan brought against Job was that Job was serving God because of his prosperity. That was the reason for the first test. And Job proved that he was not in need because of prosperity. He wasn't in need because of what he could gain. He was in need because of the glory of Jesus. Are you there? Do you realize the process that Jesus will take a man through before he brings him to that day of commissioning, where he begins to give him marching orders? At that time, Jesus is at liberty. Jesus is willing to empower you. He's willing to allow the millions come. He's willing for you to have the authority that can raise the dead. He's willing for you to have what it takes to serve his name and to make his name brilliant in the earth. He's willing because you have no other God besides him.